I still believe in you. We're love that will always be. All right. Why are you playing like this, bro? There's no way in hell you're playing like this. Well, they say get up, I guess. If I get back in Chase, she's in trouble. She's in trouble. She did not position me. I didn't know she was gonna see me. I thought she was gonna pick him up earlier than that. But she's in trouble. My first game on, so my first cup of coffee. We'll warm up. in trouble because I went back over there though. If there's that one over there where I was at, I am screwed. I mean, I might as well just sit here. Please be this one, bro. If it wasn't that one, I was probably dead. Good play. That first hit at Toad was kind of dumb. My first game on though. I'm not really doing good decisions. I'm being dumb, man. I shouldn't have circled around, wait for him like that. I was just stupid. First game on though, so. If you want to help me, that's fine. Those masks, those traps look sick though. Jeez. That the hell was that hit? I can't moonwalk. I cannot do nothing, man. First game on, bro. I'm playing like crap. Can't even moonwalk right now. I'm so bad. Oh, my fingers are rusty, man. My brain's not fully awake. They're about to die to the trap. Nice. Look at him over there. Look at him over there having sex. Yeah. Look at him over there. All you see is oh. I knew he was gonna do that. Not my best performance in the world. First game on, first cup of Alright, GG's. Wait, did they actually have an app for it? Hey, behavior, if y'all don't have an actual iPhone app, get with me. I'll make one. Hire me to be your iPhone. Hire me to be a developer. Look, this is my work right here. I program too. And I know how to make apps. iPhone apps. I made Flappy Bird before. I can take your website and put it onto an app with some, make it look clean. If you don't have an app, I'll make an app. Anything y'all want, iPhone related app, Android, let me know, man. I got you. I got you. I got you. If y'all want to test me and see what much I know on programming, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. But it looks like here you go. I know they're gonna run with the little flashlight. They love running with that little flashlight, huh? I gotta make this last hatch count. I don't M1. I don't M1. I only use hatch. If I would have missed there, I would have had a lever. That's how I play. Alright, corruption got some value. Hopefully they get up that gen over there. So dead man switch can activate. I'm not trying to camp you, buddy. I'm not trying to camp him. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to try to feel like I'm camping him. They're trying to break some of these pallets. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna camp. I'm not trying to camp. I shouldn't have looked away, man. I was trying to hit a trick shot. I sold! I thought I was gonna hit her with that. I was trying to do Hello? Where you guys at? It's Big Poppy Brian. They're gonna try to get that gen down over here. Either that one or that one. Which one do I go to? We're up here. Yeah, so usually when people don't zigzag like she did, she didn't zigzag and try to miss me. It's because she panicked and she's probably newer at the game and she didn't look behind her. She just kept holding W and just running. If they're zigzagging and their head's looking behind them, they're looking behind you, they're watching, they're waiting for you to throw. That tells me they're a better player. They're pretty good. I know M1. I'm just trying to find a good angle to throw a hatchet. Please throw the pallet. Please camp it. Pre-dropped it. Good play. Oh no, face the wall. Crap. I forgot they all got flashlights. They're all gonna have flashlights because of the anniversary flashlights. So they're all gonna have flashlights. I probably need to run Lightborn or Franklin to be honest. But I don't want to give up Pain Res. I don't want to give up Dead Man Switch, Corruption. These are perks that's gonna help the hunter slow down the gen progression because of how slow she is. She's a 4.3. I think she's a 4.4 speed. So she's slow, especially around the hatch. If I play against somebody that knows what they're doing and they know how to run the shack properly, I'm in trouble. Oh, she just held W. Wow. Thought she was gonna play that loop. Oh, that would have hit him too. If they were on that. So normally, cause I have Dead Man Switch, normally if I don't hit the hatch across the gen or across the map, I'm just trying to scare them off the gen because a lot of times they're gonna get off that gen and get scared, and then my Dead Man Switch is gonna activate. Wait for the zigzag. You know what? I should let him go. I should let him go. I should let him go. Crap. I forgot that he went to, his teammates allowed him to go to second hook, and I just feel bad. I hate when that happens to people, man. He went to second hook. I feel bad. I forgot all about that. I'm trying to keep the gameplay fair, man. I don't like people. It ain't his fault that, anyone's fault, but besides the teammates, that why they didn't go for him. I would have hit that too if it wasn't for the freaking wall. You think I wasn't gonna find you, good darling? This Sable is ticking me off, bro, with that flashlight. Where you at? Oh, I thought she was gonna go left. my god. Oh my god! I can't believe that, dude. I am a idiot. You telling me for the past 2 weeks I thought I had paint res on? I was wondering why it wasn't blowing up when I was supposed to put it on the gin. I didn't put this shit. I leveled up a character. Please tell me I didn't level up the wrong character thinking it was paint res. I was wondering why every time I hooked somebody it wasn't doing nothing. Dang, that didn't shut off quick. I don't care if they get out. Why can you open the gate sometimes and sometimes you can't open the gate? Why is that a thing? I think you should be able to open the gate anytime you want as a killer. Like, even if they're opening it, you should be able to open it up all the way. Too many damn trees, bro. They're definitely at this door though, I think, because that gym was almost done. I'm such a freaking idiot. I thought I had paint res on this whole damn time? This is... Oh my god, bro. I'm such a freaking whack. I thought I had Dead Man Switch, Corruption, Surge, and paint res. I mean, that's still good. That's still a good perk to slow him down. I'm not mad at it. I don't remember putting that perk on though. Do I even have paint res? Thought I unlocked it. It's right here. I don't know how that happened. I think it's because this one is the same hook as this one. It's a Scourge hook, Scourge, is that how you say it? So they both have this, they both need to be hooked on the same hook. So that's probably why I got confused for a sec. I just saw a score hook is what I saw. We need, cause you need to have the most like, you need to have like perks that slow down the game and slow down gens. Slowing down and healing's good and all, but if they're a good survivor, they're not gonna heal. Like me, I don't like being healed. It wastes too much time, unless I really need to. Like against Legion and stuff, you don't need to heal. And people still find their time healing more than doing gens. So yeah, I guess that's probably why in these kind of lobbies with these bot lobbies or newer players is I win a lot of them because when I'm running this perk, it slowed down their healing and they're still gonna heal. But if I'm playing against good players, it's gonna be rough. But pain res, but this is a good combination for a huntress because she's so slow. By the way, if you guys want to farm cakes, these offerings, if you have a P100 character like I do, you're gonna get more you're gonna get more for your buck. So I think like a million blood points, you get like 25. And if you don't have a P100 and you have and you put a million on a character that don't have, it's not P100, you might get maybe 12. It depends. I just know for a fact that you get more. It's been proven, and they already said, yeah, you do get more for a P100. So, yeah. That's what they said, and it does seem like you do. I went from 15 to 60 just a couple times doing the blood web. So, I want to put blood points into my Jane, because she's 20 more levels away from being 100. Let's play a game with Jane. My baby girl right here. My baby right here. My baby. Alright, hopefully we play better this game than Survivor. I've been, the last game was my last Survivor game, my first game, and I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee. I didn't really play very well. But let me tell you right now, man, I'm blessed, man. God's been doing good things in my life. Not, you know, like I said, I'm not ashamed. I know a lot of people in their streams and stuff they try to shy away from politics and religion, but you know, I can't be ashamed of who I am and be ashamed of the gospel of Christ. So I am open about it. And I went to Starbucks today. You know, it's been rough because last year my grandma died of dementia, so I'm still struggling with the matter of that. And I got her guitars over here and everything, but I went to Starbucks and I get to the window and they say, hey, the person in front of you paid for your order. I'm like, are you serious? Now what I should have done is I should have paid for the person behind me as well, but I was kind of in shock that I couldn't believe that happened. So I just like, okay, wow, and I drove off. But, you know, when you're going through a rough time, man, God's gonna answer. I believe it 100%. You're looking at a walking miracle right here. You're looking at a guy that should not be here right now. You are looking at a guy that was dead for 20 minutes and came back. You're looking at a guy that was told that he would be brain dead if he made it out, but I'm here, and I'm not brain dead, and my brain's fully functional, and my brain's working properly. Doctors work through God, but doctors were very, very wrong. Doctors could be wrong. So, I passed away. I don't know, I'm dead for like 20 minutes, which is a long time to be dead. I had a bad head injury. Staples all on my head. I had 150 staples on my head. And it was, yeah. So, I used to be an atheist, but that's when I really started to believe in something. But to be dead for 20 minutes was kind of insane. Now people always ask me, oh, did you see heaven? Did you see this and this? No, I don't remember seeing anything, but I will tell you this. I do remember hearing the doctors and nurses panicking, talking, trying to figure out what was going on, trying to save my life, and I also could see them. I feel like I was looking over them. I'm not even lying, like straight up. Like, I was an atheist around this time when this happened. So after all this near-death experience and being dead for 20 minutes, you know, I started going to church and trying to figure out if there is really something going on. If there is a God, right? So that's when I started to become a Christian and started to become, you know, a believer. Because I was an atheist. I didn't want to hear anything to do with God. I didn't want to hear nothing to do with God. And I was the biggest atheist that you could be around. I was a hateful person. I was negative. My life was miserable. I didn't want to hear nothing about God. Now I'm different. I'm such a positive person. I don't like conflict. I'm just way different, man. And I thank him for everything. So, yep. Just remember, man, doctors could be wrong, man. I'm here living life, and God gave me a second chance. I mean, I'm gonna make the best of it. I was in a bad accident. And you can see the scars in my head. I still have scars all around from the staples. You can see people say you can see my brain. That's how bad it was. My head was like this, split right open. And obviously I was unconscious on impact. Yeah. And I know people will always say, oh, well, what about kids that died of cancer? Well, it's your time to go, it's your time to go. He must need them far more than we do, I guess. I do believe, though, that we all have a will of choice, and we all have a will to do things and make good decisions and bad decisions. And when you take a gun and kill somebody, yeah, that sucks. And I know people can be like, well, if God's real, why would he put evil, blah, 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 blah. Well, like I said, the Bible speaks about giving you the will of choice. And if someone makes a grown man, grown woman decision to take someone's life, then they gotta deal with the consequences, either prison or dealing with God when they die. So, and like I said, I'm not trying to get all religious and everything. I'm just telling y'all my story. If I have atheist friends and I have atheist people that watch my stream, and I'm not trying to force my religion down anyone's throat. I'm not forcing y'all to go to church, forcing y'all to believe. I'm just telling y'all my story, what happened, because I used to be an atheist, and it took something for me to become a believer. I hate night so much with a passion, bro. I hate the knife because all he's gonna do, it takes no skill. He's just gonna try to cut me off over and over and over. Oh my God, I'm dead here. I hate the knight, dude. It takes no freaking skill to play as a knight. All he does is release his guard and just try to cut you off. He doesn't even need to do anything. He's not even doing nothing. I went down both times really to the knight. This guy is so bad. Only bad players play as a knight, dude. I don't care what anybody says. Only bad players play as a knight. It's literally AI. Might as well name it ChatGPT. It's literally what it is. I'm literally dying to a program. There is a thing that you can do though when you're playing against knight with the guards. If you run to a window like you're gonna vault it, the knight's always gonna run to that window first. The knight is my least favorite killer in the game. I think he's the dumbest killer in the game, by far. And the Houndmaster, same thing with her probably. Buggy, stupid ass dog. Dog AI, but nothing's worse than Knight. He's gonna release his guards over here probably. My Adam, he's chill. I like when people are chill. I like when people are chill. I wasn't trying to attack him. I'm just saying I hate the freaking Knight so much, man. It's so frustrating to play against Knight. It's just annoying because you're getting chased around all the time. Even if the player is not chasing you, you're getting chased by AI. I heard that. Is funny as hell. That mask throws me off though, bro. Like, which way is she facing? This way? Her face is like. Dude, that hair is something crazy though. Dude. I'd be terrified in real life if I seen something like this, bro. That's how they look back in the 1800s. We could farm this game. No. Okay, 2 secret offerings. Do we have a hatch? Do we have a hatch at the shack? Do we have a hatch at the shack? Baby, woman. This is gonna be a bad map for me, bro. Tired of getting inside map with that dress. This is gonna be a rough time. This is gonna be a real rough time. Walls everywhere, breaking line of sight everywhere. This is gonna be a rough. on, sweetie pie. This is gonna be a rough match, dude. Like, I need them to mess up bad. I already got 2 hooks, no gen done, but it's never over in this match with the Huntress. It's just so many walls, so many blind sights. I need to figure out who the best player in this lobby is, so I can leave them for last. If I get chased by them early on, or I chase them early on, I might lose the game. And he's teabagging. Interesting. What was that for? He might be, usually when they teabag, they're very, very confident in their skill. So let's see, if you maybe, oh, you got farm for me? You got a trade, nice. I wasn't really trying to hit her. I was just trying to get a free hit because of her, she's exposed, or endurance. I only got 3 tokens. It's 4 tokens, right? I thought it worked automatically. I never realized that. That man Switch is always bailing me out, bro. That guy don't think I saw him go back there? You don't think I saw you? Now, I'm not as good at killer as I am Survivor. I've been playing Survivor. I've been playing this game for 9 years. I got 8,000 hours in this game about, and that's probably 98% of that is probably Survivor. I only had probably like 300-400 hours maybe in killer. I'm not a killer, but I understand. I'm decent at killer because I understand I'm a Survivor main, right? I'm pretty good at Survivor. I'm pretty skilled, so I understand. I think about, as if I'm playing Survivor, I'm playing killer. I think about what a Survivor's gonna do. So usually when a Survivor is decent, I can usually counter them because I know what they're gonna do. A lot of times, I can. My add-on just saved my butt. I knew. How do you know? How do you know I'm there? I never made it to rank 1 or red rank with Survivor and Killer ever. So I'm really gonna try. I'm probably doing it too late because the rank reset's gonna happen soon. And I want to get better at Killer too. I'm not nowhere near. I don't know why you should have. I don't know why you just stood there. Should have just ran off. My aim ain't too bad because I used to play, you know, a lot of shooting games. I don't really play Call of Duty much anymore. But my aim's not bad. But the problem is, it's hard to tell when you're throwing the center because you pull the hatch up to your left. You pull the hatch up on your left side and you don't have a crosshair, so it's just hard to know if you're throwing it straight. Like sometimes I'm looking down, I'm throwing it at their feet. Like sometimes if I'm happy of just looking down, I'm not trying to, but keeping your camera straight and then trying to throw it center. Because there's no cross, you don't have a crosshair, right? So I wish you did. It'd be nice. I can't do no cross map. What a place to be, man! At the hospital, getting severely injured. I don't think I could name a better place to be injured at. wasn't trying to be toxic to her. I thought someone was going for the hook, unhook already, but nope. There's 3 of them, and they're gonna let her die on hook. That's insane. That's actually really insane. Wow. These lobbies, man. Normally I get bot lobbies when I play a survivor. Normally I get sweaty lobbies when I play killer. And I'm not even nowhere near the player I am on killer that I am survivor. But today, this morning so far, it's been bot lobbies on killer. I don't mind. I could go above 120 FPS if I go to my settings, or not my settings, but you can't do it on the settings on the game, but if I go to my my files on my game. And he had some good plays. I thought he was gonna go around the other side. Yeah. And he kept going around.
Yeah.
I don't feel like my paint res ever works. Unless nobody's on gens. And what happened to my tokens? What's going on in this game? I'm genuinely confused. What the hell is going on? Come on, go find the hatch. They gave up. Like, I'm done. I was gonna let them live, but they didn't want to do all those gens probably to get out, huh? Damn. I got 40 on her. And the thing I really like about these cakes, these offering cakes, is you can use them 5 years from now if the game's still relevant, which it will be. So they're not gonna come out with Dead by Daylight 2. They're gonna keep building on this game. You know, it's not like some offers where you can't use them no more, like these. Like these and stuff, you know? You can keep using these over, and you know, as long as you want. So keep farming them, man. Keep farming these points. I hope everyone has a blessed week. It's gonna be hot, man. I don't want to go to work this week. I mean, yes, I want to go home. You know, I want to go make a living and, you know, have, you know, with my career and stuff, and I'm motivated. I mean, if I had a wife and kids, I'm not saying I'm not motivated. I'm just saying, like, if I had a family of my own, the motivation would be a lot more stronger probably, because I got a family to take care of. All I have is myself and my bills, and that's it. And I give people money a lot because I don't know what to do with all the money sometimes. So I just be giving money away sometimes, which is whatever. But you know, money motivates me to get up and stuff. But it's gonna be so hot because I work outside. It's just gonna be really, really hot. I'm not looking forward to the heat. And I do music too, so I got some work to do. I got some lessons I gotta do. See, I play guitar. Yeah, I teach music, but I got some lessons next weekend I gotta do. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to do because they asked me if I could do some things with them this weekend with their kids. Cause I teach from 7 to ages 15, so that's gonna be easy money right there. $25 an hour is what I charge. I mean, I think that's fair. And if they want to do their little hour and get the little hour in, and then be done with the lesson and come back next week, whatever, that's fine. But if they want to go, they're having fun, and the parents want me to do 3 hours, 4 hours, and we can do that. That's just gonna be $25 an hour. So 25, you know, times whatever hour they want to do. So 25 times 3, 20, you know, which normally they usually get their hour and a half, 2 hours, and then they just, you know. Plus, I don't want to teach the kids too much information. That they're gonna be overwhelmed. Like a lot of kids are older teenagers. I teach them a thing called Circle of Fifths. And this is a really cool cheat sheet that shows. Let's see right here. So this is a circle of fifths, and basically, let's do this one. So this is your major key, and all these ones is the relative minor of the major key. So right here, C major, what's below it? A minor, that's your relative minor of that key. F, D, that's your relative minor of B flat, so on. And if you're trying to find the key, the notes of the key, so C major, okay, and then we go to A, or not C major. Let's just do G. Let's do C, and then you go to D, so D minor, right, and then E. That's your third, 4, 5, and then you have your diminished back to C. So that's how you can figure out the key of. I'll explain that more in a minute. But that's why I teach. I don't teach a lot of the kids that they're like 7 and 10, because they're not gonna know anything I'm talking about. But usually the teenagers that are interested in learning music theory, those are the ones that I'll start teaching the circle of fifths so they can figure out their keys and the intervals or their octaves and all that fun stuff. So that's my side job. I actually make more money doing that probably than I do my full-time job, which I make good money doing that too. I only have my full-time job for health insurance, so I don't have to pay out of pocket for everything. So that's the only reason why, but music is always gonna be my passion and things. I like teaching people. I like teaching kids. I like seeing them grow. My bad, teammate. I didn't know you were over here in the gym. My bad, teammate. They have Lightborn? I know I was late getting over there, but... Friends to the freaking end! Friends to the freaking end! We're not friends! I don't even know you, bro! I don't even know you! I should have dropped it. I didn't want to drop it, man. I get too fucking greedy. Why do I get greedy? I'm a greedy son of a bitch, man. But like I said, so the key is C major. Your 1 is C. Your 2 is D. Your 3 is E. Your 4 is F. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6 is your relative minor. And then you have your diminished, which we don't really use in modern music. So I'm gonna get my guitar in, man. I'm gonna show what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get my grandma's guitar, who passed away not 90, passed away last year. To freaking dementia, man. Dude, I wouldn't wish anything. I wouldn't wish dementia my worst enemy, man. That is torture, man. I can imagine looking at your grandkids not remembering who they are. Sad. Absolutely sad. I wouldn't wish health issues on anybody. I don't care. You know, I got into it. One of my friends got into it with this guy, and he started talking about her 5-year-old daughter and stuff. I'm like, if you bring kids into a matter of argument, you are a pathetic son of a bitch. Pathetic. You have no room on this earth. Period. Period. You just gotta be the worst human being ever to bring someone's kids into it. And you better hope a real man doesn't come across you. Somebody that's a real man. You better hope we don't see you on the street, probably. Because you talk about someone's kids like that, now it's on. How you doing? Good play. There's the best spot. That was the best spot to be in. I'm not making good decisions in chase right now. Like she's not all that great. I'm just not making good decisions. I shouldn't have panicked bought that window. I thought she was gonna commit to it because it was kind of a weak window from that angle, but GG's. Brutal strength. I didn't mean to get in that fucking window. Locker. I hate when they gotta put locker next to fucking windows, man. God, get out of it. I hate that shit so much. Damn, I have 15,000. Damn, I didn't do shit that game. Kermit on OnlyFans. That's what I should have. Oh well, GG's. So normally what I teach teenagers is the circle fifth. So like, you know, you got your G major. So if I want to go to G major, or let's just do C, right? 1 is C, your 2 is D, so you just go left right here. That's a minor, so these are all minors. Your third is always gonna be minor, so that is gonna be E. Then you go down here to F, which is your 4. Go over here to G, that's gonna be your 5. Your relative minor is always gonna be right here, so that's your, they have the same note, so that's gonna be 6. B is going to be your B diminish, and then back to C. And you can pick any key you want. If I want to pick F, or no, let's just pick G. Well, there's your 1. You go over to your A minor, your B, your F is gonna be your 4, your G is gonna be your 5, your 6 is the relative minor, so it's gonna be E minor, F sharp diminish, back to G. So that's what I normally teach kids, circle fifths. Cause if you can learn, if you can master all these notes, so these are always gonna be minor, these are always gonna be major. So I teach kids that a lot, but mostly teenagers because younger kids ain't gonna understand. But usually it's people that want to learn music theory, like kids that want to learn how music theory. I'll teach them that. But music theory can be tough, but it can be easy if you allow it to be easy. I taught myself music theory, so if I can do it, they can do it. They're gonna moonwalk and flashlight, teabag, do all that stuff, and then go down like that? Damn. NDC? Now, last game I didn't play well, man. I was talking too much. If I'm not locked in, I don't play well. I have to lock in sometimes, man. But if I'm locked in, I play, you know, really well. I didn't loop my best. Oh my. Look at all these DCs. What is happening? Oh my lord. Wow. Now you guys are all getting reported. Every single one of y'all. I'll let if the other guy don't quit, I'll let him go. I feel bad for this guy. If he don't quit, man, I'll let him go. That's insane to me. They're all the same characters. Okay? AI, man. Love AI. They just know everything I'm gonna do. not even trying now. They all quit. There's no reason to even try to throw hatchets because AI is gonna know exactly where to dodge. Can't tell that's an online. Yeah, that's AI, of course. They know. They know everything. Everything you're gonna do, they know. Probably gonna lose to fucking AI. Okay. AI, man, they don't even have to see you. They just know which way you're running. They're just gonna run the other way. Okay, he's over there. That was horrible, Hatch. I don't care if he gets hatched. I kind of feel bad for him. That can't be his homeboys. They're all the same characters. It's funny. I feel bad for him, man. And the other people are getting reported. I don't care. I can't stand sore losers, man. Yup. Sorry, bro. GG's. GG's for you. I'll give you props. I can't stand that when people quit, man. Yeah, so I normally teach them the circle of fifths. So whoever invented the circle of fifths is pretty cool, pretty creative. So basically, it tells all these are your major keys, all these are your minor keys, and every one of these that's right underneath the major key is your relative minor. So when I'm teaching teenagers, because I teach kids, but I don't teach them music theory like this, because this kind of stuff will like overwhelm them. But so you have your relative minor, relative minor, relative minor. And relative minor means they have the same notes, and the A minor has the same notes as C major does. So if I'm in the key of G, E minor is my relative minor. It has the same notes, so I can solo an E minor pentatonic, and it all depends on what note I end on. So if I end on E, then we're gonna be in E minor, right? But if I land on G, it becomes G major pentatonic. So, like I said, so we have the C major scale, right? And it's the only scale we don't have minor or major or sharps and flats. So if you look at this chart, it's the same principle left to right, left to right. So our 1 is C major. And 2, your 2, 3, 6 is always minor. Your 1, 4, 5 is always major, and then your 7 is diminished, which we don't use. So if you're in the key of C major, your C is your 1, your 2 is D minor, your 3 is E minor, your 4 is F major, your G is G major, right? Then your A is your relative minor, A minor. Then you come over here to your B diminished, which we don't use unless you're a jazz player. We don't really use it. Actually, I think it's just the flat. I don't even know too much about the diminished augmented scale. I don't use them. I think you're flattening the. I'm gonna look it up. I don't remember. I think it's flattening the 5 and flattening the 3rd, and then back to your. So let's see. Yep. So right here, B diminished chord built from the root minor 3rd. I just didn't remember. I know the minor 3rd, but I didn't remember if you flatten the. So it looks like 3rd, 5th degree. But flattening the 3rd and the 5th degrees. So you're flattening the 3rd too. I didn't remember if you flattened the 3rd too. So all that means, so if you know the music theory, you know the numbers. So we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you take your B. There's a B. And you flatten the 3rd, so there's a minor 3rd. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, flatten that as well. And there it is. Sounds very, very, very muddy. Very, very dark, very muddy. That's why I don't really like diminished augmented chords like that. How's that go again? See. Something like that. Yep. Alright. I might play some Flight Simulator. I don't know if I want to change the title though. I don't care about changing the title. We'll play 2024 in a bit. I'm getting all my programs ready. I don't know what plane we're gonna fly today. Probably the 747 jet. Alright, we got everything we need. We're gonna do a short flight today. From Chicago probably to Michigan. It's about an hour and 17-minute flight, I think. It's not that long of a flight. And we'll do real life traffic, real life weather. So 12 years ago, I was in actually flight school stuff in real life. I had my instrument rating, but it's been a long time. I kind of dropped out because, I mean, it was 25,000 and that wasn't really an issue. Probably expired now. It's been a while. So we're gonna plan a flight plan. We're gonna program our computer, our FMC. Air Force One. So Chicago. We're gonna go to a gate, not a ramp. Heavy gate, and we're gonna have real life weather, real life traffic, real life players. So hopefully the weather looks pretty nice there. So hopefully, cause we got real life traffic. So hopefully we don't. Real life weather. So hopefully we don't run into no bad weather. We're supposed to have bad weather here in real life in Louisiana. want to go to work tomorrow, man. Oh my god. The weather don't look too great. Yeah, the weather don't look too great. That's accurate. Visibility is 5.8. Wow, yeah, we're definitely doing an ILS approach. I don't know how it's gonna look in Chicago. Let's look up the weather in Chicago or Detroit. Oh my god, the visibility is bad there too. Shit. Well, since it's kind of windy, we're gonna probably do 15 flaps today. Alright, well, let's start with our flight plan. 777, departing from there to KDTW at 20,000 feet. Now, the real pilots use this. So I don't know if I want to use that flight plan. Now I'm familiar with this star. This is a star right here. I'm familiar with this one. Yes, normally I've done this route before. Well, I've done this, yeah. Yeah, I've done this route before. See? Yeah, that's the route that it wants to do. Sorta. We could do that route. That's the route we can do. That'll be our, in Grand Rapids, that'll be our emergency airport if something happens. This is the plane they use for Air Force One. Same plane. 747, 800. IFR. We're gonna definitely do a instrument landing. ILS, instrument landing system approach. And because we can't see, visibility is 5 in both areas, so it's gonna be rough. We're probably gonna do standard takeoff flaps is usually 10. We'll probably do 15. It's gonna be very windy on takeoff and landing probably. So I'm thinking we're gonna take off on the biggest runway they have. So 4 right maybe. Go to lay 4 right, go that way. So we'll request 4 right. And then wait, I think I was on the wrong one here. Yep. 10 left. This will be their biggest runway here. 10 left for that one, 4 right for that one. And then 4 right. And then that's gonna be an ILS, because it's gonna be an instrument landing, because we can't see. So the plane's gonna land itself pretty much. So we need to go get the frequency number for 4 left. 4 right. Which is gonna be ILS 4 right. And that's gonna give us number 110.7 is our number we need to program in for the frequency number. So 4 right, that's correct. have it auto-calculate this for us. And this is going to be our waypoints that we're going to use. Now, O'Hare really don't have SIDs like that, so we'll analyze that. Now we could change a route and find one that's better, or we could run this one if we wanted to. This one's, I don't know why we would want to do that, but we could run this one. Go up the court toward Milwaukee, above Grand Rapids, and it will come in. We could try that. We'll generate the flight. If you really want to get realistic, you could, if you have a printer, you could print these PDFs out and really get realistic and look at your cheats like if you would in real life. So we know we need 45,000 to block fuel. We're going to burn approximately 19,000 in air, 2,000 for taxi. So there's all of our stuff we need. Our baggage, our block fuel, estimated for this is going to be this. So we're going to program that in. This is our route. Okay. And you can see this right here is our star. We're not really using the SID, that's fine. But this is going to be our star, so what we can do, we can go into the airport that we're going to, which is going to be KDTW, which is Detroit. And we can find our star cheat, and that's going to tell us what we need to be at altitude-wise. It's going to have our waypoints. It's going to have everything that we need. All the information that we need, just like real life. So we can go into here, go into charts, go into our star, and we find that name. Here it is. Click on it, and this will be our star that we're going to use. It should contain all of our waypoints. As you can see, we have tender. We have this one. We need to be at flight level 19 to 16,000. We reach that one, and then we have our star, and we need to be at 13 to 11,000 feet. We can hold here. This is the hold pattern, so we would hold at this waypoint if we need to. Then we need to be at 10 to 8,000, 230 knots. That depends on your knots. We're not gonna pay attention to the speed, because that can be very off weather, how many people we have on board, baggage, and everything. And then we just need to keep in mind, we know we need to be at 6,000 when we reach here. We're gonna start our descent at around here somewhere. Let's see where we want to start our descent. We could start it right here, to be honest. That's probably where we're gonna start at tender, but we might start it right here. And this can also be a hold pattern if we need a hold here, burn fuel, whatever. So this is gonna be our cheat we're gonna use. Come from the northwest side, and you can see there's that waypoint right here. So this is technically where our star pattern would start, but our descent will start around here. All right, let's start. It's a pretty nasty day out here. Very nasty. Oh my God. Well, let's go ahead. Landing gear down. Alright, now our RS is coming up. We got a minute for left, center, and right, and then the map should be good to go. My God, it looks disgusting out here. And it's gonna be about a hour flight, hour and 17 minutes, I think. Hour and 6 minute hang time. Flight time 134, so that's from when we actually taxi out. So a little under 2 hours. I'd say an hour and 40 minutes probably. And it's be about 30 minutes to set everything up, and we already programmed our flight, and we already got our flight plane. Now we just gotta program it. This is the hardest thing for a lot of people, is programming the FMC, but it's really not that hard. So we're waiting for this. There we go. And this should work now. Bus ties are good. Generator is good. APU will come back and do this when it comes available right here. It'll become available here in a minute. And APU, for people that didn't know, APU's in the back, as you can hear. APU's right here. That's off, hydraulics are off. On. Cross feeds are open. Off, fuel pumps are off. Windshield wipers off. Yaw dampers are on. Passenger temps, all these are auto. APU is now on. Trim. Circulations are good. Packs. On. Insulation valves are on. APU's on. Good. Navigation. It's gonna be visibility is only 5. Visibility is horrible. Let's just tune in and see what they say on here in the visibility for us. Should be.
Airport information, India 17000.
Visibility is 5. Oh my god.
004 at 7. Visibility 5 in heavy. Ground JetBlue 1206 heavy requesting pushback. JetBlue 1206 heavy pushback request accepted.
So we're definitely doing an ILS approach. The plane's gonna land itself. Plane's gonna follow our flight plan. We're not doing nothing. We're just getting everything prepped. Once we get in the air, we're just gonna sit back, put our feet up, and relax. All right. And then once we get close to the airport, we should be able to get our localizer right here and our glide slope. We'll push localizer mode and put our approach, and the plane should follow everything. As long as we keep the little diamond in the middle, that tells us we're on a good glide path, and we should be all right. And then we can control our speeds from here, our altitude, our vertical speed, our heading. Landing gear down. Brakes are RTO. Parking brake is set. Speed brakes down. Flaps are up. Fuel's on cut off. Seatbelt selectors are.
Ground JetBlue 1206 heavy.
And then transponder is standby.
JetBlue 1206 heavy request to end pushback received.
We're not going to use any reserves, so we're going to just turn on these ones. So these are your reserves right here. This is our cross feed. We're just going to turn these off as well because we're not cross feeding fuel.
With India ready to taxi.
Center, and then we're a stabilizer. So these are our 4 engines right here.
1206 heavy taxi to and halt short of runway 10 left using taxiway Victor Tree Victor Alpha 18 Alpha Alpha 1 Tree November 2 November Zulu. Contact tower on 126.9er when ready.
And there we go. Now, while we're programming the flight, we're going to go ahead and allow them to start boarding.
Taxiing hold short runway 10 left using taxiway Victor Tree Victor Alpha 18 Alpha.
We're not going to have a good sight see today.
November Zulu JetBlue 1206 heavy. JetBlue 1206
Oh my God.
heavy hold position caution other traffic.
ATC is going to definitely be busy.
Ground Air Force One, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Air Force One, the jetway is going to be connected. Hold position JetBlue 1206 heavy.
Ground Air Force One, could you please send the baggage?
Air Force One baggage is on the way.
Alright, let's program our flight. Put it the flight plan. And this could be the hardest part, but it's pretty easy. Alright, let's go to main, and then we're gonna go to settings, weight and balance, and we could go ahead and program all this in ourselves, but we can just set it from our website. Our flight plan should be about 40-something thousand fuel, yep, 45,000. Our baggage should be 21,000. 300 passengers, 559,000 pounds. Looks fine. And like I said, we're not using reserves or stabilizers or nothing like that. So we don't need to have these on. We don't need a cross fuel. We're only using the 4 engines a day. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So we are going to be departing, or, yeah, origins is going to be K-O-D to K-D. I get it mixed up because KDTW is Metro Airport in Detroit, but KTDW is Fort Worth Airport. I mean, we can use this SID, I guess.
Heavy taxi to the
We're not really using the SID, but we can.
Brickyard 4338 heavy taxi to gate Lima 10 Charlie using taxiway
Let's just try it without the SID, see what happens. So,
Echo Echo Bravo Alpha
but we are gonna have a star though. So 10 left.
Taxiing to gate Lima 10 Charlie via taxiway November Tree Foxtrot November Tree November Echo Echo Bravo Alpha 19er Alpha 20 Brickyard 4338 heavy.
Alright, and 04 right. So we're gonna pick our star, which is gonna be this one, and 04 right. ILS, because we ain't gonna be able to see nothing, so we need the plane to land itself and do all this fun stuff. And you can see our route's jacked up, right? Nothing's working with our route. It's jacked up. Now we gotta have fun time fixing that. It does that. Even in real life, it does that. It's because we have these discontinues. Let's go back and let's select this. So we can have a SID. And these are no-go. It didn't add all the waypoints in. I could add them in, but let's just see what happens. Put that there. Put that there. Another one, another air. So take him, go back, and put him to the vectors, because vectors are no-go as well. And execute that. That should fix that. Seems to be an issue with this route right here. With this waypoint. It's going straight to here. But you see what I mean? Like it has jelly, but it's not going into jelly. Which it does that all the time, and that's gonna cause problems, so. And if we go to this waypoint, we're too close. Our only option is to just get rid of it, because that's going to cause issues. But I feel like we're too close if we go to this waypoint. Unless we're low enough, we might not be close. Let's see. Let me go back again. We could get rid of this waypoint and start our turn earlier, maybe. I'm trying to fix it because it bugs out sometimes. I'm trying to come at a little bit more of a wider angle because I can still make that if I start my turn sooner. What I could do is I could delete this waypoint and start our turn maybe right here. We'll be able to make that. We ain't gonna make that. Okay, well, we're having issues, so I think I might have to go in and add it in manually. I hate doing that. What? I got to go in manually. Where's that waypoint at? So RAY is... NR. It's right there. So RAY NR. So as you can see, I got my flight plan right here. We don't have to worry about these right here. We're just these. We could add all the waypoints going down if we want to. We don't have to worry about this one, just these waypoints. But I'm just gonna add what I see right here. So RAYNR. What the hell is going on with this damn thing? RAYNR. Alright, there it goes. I didn't delete that last one. That should have been, it should work now. RA. Apparently that doesn't work either. Okay, what the fuck? RAY. It's not gonna work on that side. See? RAYNR. Alright, let's just try to I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's bugged out or something because it's not letting me. Let's just see if we can reset this. I know what I'm doing, it's just not working. I've done this shit so many times, I'm having issues getting it to work. It's just, but the thing is, I've done a lot of real life training on these computers. Usually I can figure out how to, work around, because they do this shit in real life. They call, the routes don't work and you gotta go through and move shit around. I hate this shit. Alright. KD. TW. Runway 10 left.
Ground SkyWest 4647 with India ready to taxi IFR. SkyWest 4647 taxi to and halt short of runway 10 left via taxiway Victor 2 Victor.
Let's see if it works now.
Alpha Alpha 1 4 Bravo November 2 November Zulu. Contact tower on 126.9 or when.
Yay, it worked. See, it's a bug. I don't know why they do this stuff in real life. Like it works and it don't work, and you have to reset the whole computer. I don't know why it does that shit. It's so annoying. Alright. Because I know what I'm doing. I've done this shit so many times. And I've done it in real life too. During the training I was doing. So BR T TMN. Now I gotta wait for this to read. Oh my god.
SkyWest 4647, hold position, caution other traffic.
I hope that I don't see a timer. I hope that regenerates.
Hold position, SkyWest 4647.
I hope that reappears. Like, 'cause I reset the thing. Come on, please work. If the map doesn't appear, I gotta restart. I don't see a timer on it. Cause I reset the FMC computer and I reset my IRS. Fuck. Now I appear. What the hell is going on? Alright. Now we're good. I'm happy it appeared. Okay. T-A... T-A-A-Y-Z. P. We gotta do it manually because it's giving us issues. P-O-R...
SkyWest 4647.
ZL.
Taxi. Roger, SkyWest 4647.
And then into our star. So, and then we could do that. Okay, I would like to turn right here and go into the... So... It's not going to this waypoint. Alright, I'm gonna try something else. Let me check something real quick. Because it's not going to that waypoint. I don't know if that route's broken, but let me try something. So, that says 04 right. What if we go around? I think it might be better to even go around to the other side. We're gonna hit that one right there. What if we go around 22 left? What if we go around the 22 left? Maybe we won't have 22 left. Maybe we won't have no issues. They only have these ones. How big does 3 look? Three rights 1,000 by 150. I mean, that's enough for us to stop. That's good enough. For 3 right. Let's see what happens with that one. I mean, we could pick a different star and see if that works. Maybe something wrong with this star. If this don't work, we'll pick a different star. I think something might be wrong with the star. We'll see. See what I mean, though? We have that waypoint right here, but it's just skipping out. It shows we have the waypoint, but the plane's not gonna know what to do because it's trying to go straight to here. It's not going to here and then there. I don't understand that. That doesn't make no sense. That's gonna cause us issues. it's not an operator error. It's a bug. Because I've seen this bug before, and I mean, everything looks good up to that point. That might work. But the runway is pretty close. And then if I delete this waypoint, it's just gonna put this way up here. It might work. It might work. Problem is, I hope it doesn't get hung up on that waypoint. Because it's supposed to go to here, as you can see. But, like, we have it. But it's just like going around it. I just hope that doesn't cause issues. Just give it a go. Let's check the weather out real quick. It's just windy, that's right. Let's check the weather out again and see how windy it is.
O'Hare Airport information, India 1800 Zulu.
Yeah, we're gonna do 7. I think we're gonna do 10, we're gonna do 15 flaps, I think.
Heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,800 feet overcast. Temperature, 22. Dew point, 10.
We'll do 10.
Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 9er. ILS runway 09er left, ILS runway 09er right, ILS runway 10 center, ILS runway 10 left, ILS Yankee runway 10 right, and ILS 0 runway 09er center in use. Landing and departing runway 09er left, runway 09er right, runway.
So once we hit our V1, there's no turning back. We add commit no matter what happens. Rotate 140, positive rate, gear up 160.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have India.
Force 777 cleared to Detroit Metro Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 10 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
I'm gonna see if it'll let me take.
Departure on
I'm gonna see if it'll. Yeah, 10 left is where I want. Yeah.
Air Force 777 readback is correct. Contact ground on 122.9er when ready to taxi. Good day. Ground volunteer 3046 requesting pushback.
Ground Air Force 777 with Juliet ready to taxi IFR.
Air Force 777 taxi to and halt short of runway 10 left via taxiway Victor 2 Victor Alpha 18 Alpha Alpha 11 Bravo Tango Lima Zulu. Contact tower on 126.9er when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 10 left using taxiway Victor 2 Victor Alpha 18 Alpha Alpha 11 Bravo Tango Lima Zulu Air Force 777. Ground Air Force 777 requesting pushback.
Air Force 777 pushback request accepted.
We ain't gonna have a good sightsee today. I hope that waypoint don't mess us up. It's a bug.
Ground volunteer 3046 requesting the end of pushback. Volunteer 3046 request to end pushback received. Ground volunteer 3046 with Juliet ready to taxi IFR.
This is a big plane. I gotta go wide.
Lindbergh 4556 Heavy requesting pushback. Lindbergh 4556 Heavy pushback request accepted. Air Force 777 hold position, caution other traffic.
Alright, so he's got the clearance. No.
Ground Lindbergh 4556
We gotta hold and wait for clearance. She told us to hold.
Lindbergh 4556 Heavy request to end pushback received.
We should be able to get the clearance now. He's going that way. So after he crosses the path, we should be able to get clearance here in a minute. She should be getting contact with us any moment.
Ground Lindbergh 4556 Heavy with Juliet ready to taxi IFR. Lindbergh 4556 Heavy taxi to and halt short of runway 10 left via taxiway Alpha 14 Alpha Alpha 1 Tree November 2 November Zulu. Contact tower on 126.9er when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 10 left via taxiway Alpha 14 Alpha Alpha 1 Tree November 2 November Zulu Lindbergh 4556 Heavy.
How long you want us to hold for?
Lindbergh 4556 Heavy hold position, caution other traffic.
Come on, man. We gotta go to Detroit. We gotta get out of Chicago, man.
Hold position Lindbergh 4556 Heavy.
I mean, try moving a little closer. I don't know if she's like forgetting about us. She told us to wait. She told us to wait, bro.
Lindbergh 4556 Heavy continue taxi.
Do I have to go back and redo and get over those ribbons again?
Roger Lindbergh 45.
Come on, lady.
Ground United 136 Heavy requesting pushback.
She don't contact us soon. We're gonna head out.
United 136 Heavy pushback request accepted.
She forgot about us. We're going.
Ground Skywest 60 request taxi to parking. Skywest 60 taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiway Foxtrot Foxtrot cross runway 09er center Foxtrot Foxtrot Delta Yankee Yankee.
Maybe she got bugged out.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Foxtrot Foxtrot.
Probably because I didn't go over the ribbons exactly how she wanted me to back there.
Yankee Skywest 6034.
Like if I go over this ribbon, if I go on this side and I go, my plane doesn't go over it, does that cause issues?
On the runway.
Probably does.
Hold position Skywest 6034.
Hopefully we can still request clearance takeoff.
Ground United 136 Heavy with Juliet ready to taxi IFR. United 136 Heavy taxi to and halt short of runway 10 left using taxiway Alpha 16 Alpha Alpha 1 Tree November 2 November Zulu. Contact tower on 126.9er when ready. Air Force 777 continue taxi.
There she is. That was late, girl.
Taxiing hold short runway 10 left via taxiway Alpha 16 Alpha Alpha 1 Tree November 2 November Zulu United 136 Heavy. Skywest 6034 hold position caution. Boeing B748 on final. Hold position Skywest 6034. Skywest 6034 continue taxi. Skywest 6034
A little house over there just
hold
chilling.
position caution. The Boeing B748 on final. Hold position Skywest 6034.
I think that's him. I think he's got a hold for me. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. He may be an online player and not even care.
Air Force 777 hold position caution the Airbus A20N on the taxiway.
You're late.
Air Force 777 continue taxi.
So he's got a hold. How am I gonna continue? I got 2 people in front of me. I got 3 people in front of me. What are you doing? You can't tell me to continue. They're not even waiting. Look at that United States. Look at that Air Force One plane, dude. They use the 747-800. So good.
The Airbus A20N on the taxiway.
Look how good that looks.
Air Force 777 continue taxi.
Are they gonna wait this time?
Skywest 60.
Usually, if it's an online player, they don't care. They just do whatever they want. If this guy waits, he's either knows what he's doing, he's either an online player, knows what he's doing, or it's a real life pilot.
Hold position Skywest 6034.
He's gonna wait. Thank you. That's what you're supposed to do. So we gotta wait for him to take off because we don't wanna get his wins. So we'll wait here, wait for him to get out in the air a little bit away from us, at least 4 miles away. She probably tells us we are clear to take off when he's airborne. I mean, he's got 2 engines, we got 4. So she'll probably be getting hold of us in a minute to let us know we're clear once he gets airborne. Hello? Okay, well. Dudes just do what they want.
Ground Brickyard Tree 49er, 4 heavy request taxi to the gate.
She ain't tell us anything yet.
Brickyard Tree 49er, 4 heavy taxi to gate Charlie 15 using...
That's definitely an online player. This guy's an idiot, bro. Oh my god. This guy's an idiot.
Cross runway 28 right, Tango Bravo Alpha 9er Alpha Alpha 8.
One thing I hate about Microsoft, you get a lot of people that know what they're doing. Unlike X-Plane.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 15 using taxiway Whiskey Tree Whiskey Foxtrot Sierra Sierra 1 Tango.
Thank God there's no collision.
28 center Tango Cross runway 28 right, Tango Bravo Alpha 9er Alpha Alpha 8 Brickyard Tree 49er 4 heavy.
We haven't been clear of takeoff yet.
O'Hare Tower Air Force 777 ready for IFR departure.
We'll just go ahead and request it.
Air Force 777 line up and wait.
She said line up and wait, so she's telling us to line up in the runway and wait.
Line up and wait, Air Force 777.
Every time they say line up and wait, I'm thinking they're talking about right here, but they're always talking about the runway.
Alaska 579er heavy contact Chicago departure on 126.625. Good day. Going to 126.625 Alaska 579er heavy. Air Force 777 altimeter 29er decimal 9er 9er wind tree 54 at 7. Cleared for takeoff runway 10 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10 left, Air Force 777.
Alright, stabilize. V1. Rotate. Oh, I can feel that wind, boy.
Air Force 777 contact Chicago departure on 126.625. Good day.
126.625 Air Force 777. Goodbye. Chicago departure Air Force 777 is passing 2,100 feet.
Oh my, look at all that.
Air Force 777 Chicago departure altimeter 29er decimal 9er 9er radar contact. Continue to REYNR. Volunteer Tree 046 contact Chicago Center on 120.3 5. Good day. Air Force 777 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect flight level 200. 120.35 Volunteer Tree 046. Goodbye.
I'm happy we're not going that way.
Climb and maintain.
Should be able to pass that. Downtown Chicago's over here. You can't see it, but
Air Force 777 contact Chicago Center on 120.3 5. Good day.
120.35 Air Force 777. Goodbye. Chicago Center Air Force 777 is passing 8,100 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Air Force 777 Chicago Center altimeter 29er decimal 9er 9er radar contact. Continue to REYNR. Air Force 777 contact Chicago departure on 126.625. Good day.
126.625 Air Force 777. Goodbye.
Cessna 701 climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Air Force 777.
We're going right down the middle of both of these. Plane should follow our waypoint, which it is.
Air Force 777, contact Chicago Center on 120.35. Good day.
Let me go pee real quick.
120.35 Air Force 777. Goodbye.
Cessna 701, climb and maintain 15,000 feet. SkyWest 569er.
Chicago Center Air Force 777 is at 10,000 feet, climbing flight level 200.
Air Force 777, Chicago Center, altimeter tree 0.00, radar contact. Continue to RAYNR. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, Cessna 701. Qatari 8814 Heavy, contact Chicago approach on 128.45. Good day. Chicago Center, United 17 Tree 2 Heavy is passing 10,600 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. United 17 Tree 2 Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to MONKZ. United 17 Tree 2 Heavy, contact approach on 133.1. Good day. One two eight decimal 45, Qatari 8814 Heavy. Goodbye. Chicago Center, Brickyard Tree 66 Tree Heavy.
We're over here by Lake,
9,200
over here by Lake Michigan. We're gonna go up towards Milwaukee.
66 Tree Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter
Right here.
29.99, radar contact.
And then we're gonna take a turn right here at Tay, come back over Lake Michigan.
1 tree decimal 1 United 17 Tree 2 Heavy. Goodbye. Air Force 777.
Top of the descent is right here.
On 125.
Should be at around 17,000 feet when we reach our top of, well, we should be on top of the climb right here.
125.1 Air Force
Close to it.
777.
The only error we have is one is check,
Chicago Center Air Force
checklist,
777 is at
incomplete, normal.
14,300 feet, climbing flight level
So that's normal.
200.
Air Force 777 Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact.
So that's gonna be our cruising altitude.
RTMN. United 119er, heavy contact.
We should reach about
18,000
at this waypoint.
Good day.
Top of the climb should be around here. Should be at 20,000 feet right here. And then we'll head over over the water.
Chicago Center, American 2134 Heavy is at flight level 180, climbing flight level tree 10. American 2134 Heavy, Chicago Center, radar contact. Continue. Going to 120.35, United 119er Heavy. Jetlinks 27 Heavy, you are 26 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 9,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 7 left approach via tower transition. Cleared to
Then
tower.
we'll start serving the alcohol and everything.
Austrian 4
Food.
Heavy, contact Chicago
We're
Center,
projected to hit our
27
cruising altitude right here.
Good day. Descend and maintain 9,200 feet. Expect ILS
And then we'll-
runway 7 left approach.
We're up in Milwaukee now.
Cleared to tower. Jetlinks 27 Heavy.
And then we'll turn right and go over to Lake Michigan. Yeah, we're in Milwaukee right now.
Chicago Center, United 119er Heavy, 11,100 feet. United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter tree 0.01, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago Center, altimeter 29.99, radar contact. Continue to ERNNY. 120.35 United 119er Heavy, Chicago C
at that.
Flight level 190. Delta 1567 Heavy Chicago. Center altimeter tree 0.02 radar contact. Continue. United 119er Heavy traffic is 4 o'clock, 4 miles at 11,700 feet, Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Austrian 45 Heavy traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 11,000 feet, Boeing B748.
Got some weather over here to our right.
In sight.
I hope it doesn't come our way. If it does, I hope we can make it through first.
0.65 jet, links 27 Heavy.
And if we ever need to do a hold pattern, if I pull up my cheat here, this is our star right here. We can do, these are hold patterns right here. We just go into our hold tab and we find a waypoint we want to hold at. If we don't see it, we can type it in, and then we just hit where we want to hold at, and then it'll just hold. That don't look good. I hope it stays over there. Worry about this stuff right here. We're over Lake Michigan now. And if we miss our approach, we can come back to this waypoint, which, where is that one at? It might not be on this sheet here. Not on that sheet, but I'm not sure where that one would be at. It's probably it's gonna be one of these. Just look through, see what we see here. These are hold patterns. I'm not seeing it. We could replace it with S, M, M, and S.
decibel 0 Air Force 777.
Right here.
Goodbye.
So it's outside the
Chicago
sheet here.
Center Air Force 777 flight level 200.
Air Force 777 Chicago Center radar contact continue. Air Force 777 contact Chicago Center on 128.5. Good day.
It might be under a SID.
128 decibel 5 Air Force 777. Goodbye. Chicago Center Air Force 777 flight level 200.
Air Force 777 Chicago Center radar contact continue.
I'm not seeing that one at all. Ooh. Ah, I found it. So it's gonna be a waypoint under. That ain't it. I keep thinking that one's it. Alright, what we could do this one. There we go. So we'll go back to this waypoint here and then come back around. And then if we need to, now this ain't working. Why can't I go to this page now? Oh, okay. Okay, so we are under it, and then we just click this and hold it. Okay. So if we need to hold at this pattern, we can click this and then hold at this waypoint.
Report them in sight.
Air Force 777 traffic in sight.
Oh, shit. This shouldn't cause no issues right here. So top of the sand's coming up. We're gonna be around here.
Sam 25226 heavy contact Chicago Center on 134.905. Good day.
We're around here. 19 to 16,000 feet.
134.905 Sam 25226 heavy.
Chicago Center Air Force 777 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Air Force 777 continue to do the turning and following heading 240.
Continue to do the turning and following heading 240 Air Force 777.
Right here. We're right here right now. We really don't need to start our descent until we get here because we're already at 20,000. So that's probably what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna start right here. Don't want to play American Truck Simulator, 7 Days to Die, Strand Deep next. I don't know.
Air Force 777 contact Chicago Center on 134.905. Good day.
Going to 134.905 Air Force 777. Chicago Center Air Force 777 flight level 200.
Air Force 777 Chicago Center radar contact. Continue to do that.
Duda! Oh shit. Oh shit. We're in Grand Rapids. I'm gonna go ahead and start the set now.
Chicago Center Air Force 777 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Air Force 777, continue to TINDR turning and following heading 015.
Continue to TINDR turning and following heading 015 Air Force 777. Chicago Center Air Force 777. Request flight level 180.
Air Force 777, descend and maintain flight level 180.
Descend and maintain flight level 180 Air Force 777.
Descend a little bit.
Air Force 777, contact center on 127.7. Good day.
127.7 Air Force 777. Goodbye. Center Air Force 777 flight level 180.
Air Force 777, center radar contact, continue to TINDR. Envoy tree 460, heavy contact Chicago Center on 134.905. Good day.
Center Air Force 777. Request 16,000 feet.
Air Force 777, descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Air Force 777.
Going to 134.905, envoy tree 460, heavy.
777.
I hope going back over here doesn't give us issues from here. Shouldn't.
Delta 636 Heavy contact Cleveland Center on 126.75. Good day. One two six decimal 75 Delta 636 Heavy. Goodbye.
Oh my God.
7 contact Cleveland Center on 126.75. Good day.
Oh my God.
Going to 126.75 Air Force 777. Cleveland Center Air Force 777, 16,000 feet.
Air Force 777, Cleveland Center altimeter 29.907 radar contact. Continue to Friel.
Look at them clouds ahead of us.
Cleveland Center Air Force 777. Request 12,000 feet.
I'm looking at my cheat over here.
Air Force 777 descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet Air Force 777.
I'd rather be lower than too high, but I want to start it a little early. We need to be at 12,000 when we reach this waypoint. Right here, and then we need to be at... And once it'll start to sim right there anyway, so we're pretty much accurate with that. And 13,000 to 11,000 right there. Look at all these clouds. Look at that. Hope it don't rain. It's probably going to. It's gonna be a rough landing, I hope not. All the bad stuff right here, but
American 1057 heavy contact center on 127.7. Good day. American 1057 heavy. Goodbye.
look at all that. Probably get a little rain right here, but should be going past that. We'll just go down to 11,000. So by the time we get here, we should be close to 11,000. And then we'll come into our, then when we get to that waypoint down here, we we don't even have that waypoint anymore. We just know we need to be down to about 8,000, a little bit past here. So right around here we'll be around 8,000. And then we need to be down to 6,000 around here.
Air Force 777, you are 900 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet altimeter, 29.907.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet, Air Force 777. Cleveland Center, Air Force 777. Request 11,000 feet.
Air Force 777, descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, Air Force 777.
Air Force 777, you are 41 miles northwest. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS Yankee runway for left approach via Gerback transition. Cleared to Gerback. Air Force 777, descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Air Force 777, descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS Yankee runway for left approach via Gerback transition. Cleared to Gerback, Air Force 777. Air Force 777 would like ILS runway tree right approach vectors to final landing runway tree right. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Yankee runway for left approach via Gerback transition. Cleared to Gerback, Air Force 777.
Air Force 777, you are tree 5 miles northwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway tree right approach.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway tree right approach, Air Force 777.
Air Force 777, contact Detroit approach on 125.15. Good day.
125.15, Air Force 777. Goodbye. Detroit approach, Air Force 777, 9,000 feet.
Air Force 777, Detroit approach altimeter 29.907, radar contact. Continue.
Hopefully they don't have me too high. Oh, shit.
Detroit approach, Air Force 777, requesting vector to next waypoint.
See where we're at here.
Air Force 777, turn right heading 230.
Turn right heading 230, Air Force 777.
I'm not doing that. always forget to put the landing gear down because most planes nowadays have a siren that goes off if you don't put that down. But 10,000 feet, but it's easy to forget when you're just the only pilot. So should be able to intercept the localize over here somewheres in the glide slope, hopefully. They haven't said nothing to me yet. I don't have all the waypoints I normally have, so relying on them, we should be.
Detroit approach Air Force 777 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Air Force 777, turn right heading 230.
Turn right heading 230 Air Force 777.
That might be correct. I mean, that might be better thing to do, but it is kind of steep coming in here. But we're gonna stay on our path, see what happens. Let's go down to 6,000 feet. 6,000 feet here.
Air Force 777, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Air Force 777.
Air Force 777, you are 13 miles west of Detroit Metro. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Detroit Metro Tower on 127.05.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower
hate when that doesn't work.
Jet 877 Tree Heavy, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 097 at 5. Cleared to land runway tree right. Cleared to land runway tree right, Jet 877 Tree Heavy.
There we go.
Air Force 777 number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 097 at 5. Cleared to land runway tree right.
Cleared to land runway tree right number 2 Air Force 777.
There it goes. There it goes. It took over now. I was about to say, why it didn't work for a second. Alright. So you got the diamond lines right here. This is holding the localizer, and this is holding the glide slope. Yeah, I thought it was gonna still be foggy around here, but it's not. So we're good.
Number 530 tree, go around. Going around Endeavor 530 tree. Endeavor 530 tree, contact Detroit approach on 124.05. Good day. Jeff 877 Tree Heavy, turn next taxiway. 124.05, Endeavor 530 tree. Goodbye. Air Force 777, go around.
I'm not going around.
877 Tree Heavy, contact ground on 121.125.
That was not good.
121.125, Jazz 877 Tree Heavy.
That was a horrible landing, but we'll take it. I'm not going around. That wind came out of freaking nowhere, bro. We made it though.
Going around Air Force 777.
I'm on the ground.
Air Force 777, contact Detroit approach on 125.15. Good day.
Good day. I was not going around, bro. That was a wind. I got that little bit of that crosswind. That crosswind hit me a little bit once I turned the autopilot on. But we made it. Bumpy ride, but we made it. What I do, man. This is what I do. What I do, man. Alright.